The Switch has quite a few notable titles coming out this week, and that's what I want to exactly cover in today's video, specifically taking a look at 4 major releases dropping on the Switch this week. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And first of all, the long-awaited Doom Eternal Switch version will be dropping tomorrow, December 8th. Now, yes, this has been a long time coming. They obviously got Doom 2016 running on the Nintendo Switch, and Bethesda aimed to get Doom Eternal running on the Switch as well. I should say it's software, and it looks like they've gotten the job done. It will be priced at $59.99. That's the only off-putting factor to me. $60 is a steep asking price for a game that is available for $1 right now as a part of Xbox's Game Pass service. They're offering 3 months of that service for $1, and on the PlayStation 4 it's relatively cheap. Hopefully it goes on sale relatively quickly, because Doom Eternal is a great first-person shooter, and it's worth, a pickup. However, it's been, 9 months since the initial release, 9 or 8 months, and, $59.99 is just a little bit expensive, $60. Once it's down to sub $30, yeah, by all means, absolutely great pickup. Right now, I would wait on it, add it to your wish list, but down the line, definitely do give it a go, because it's a great game. Next up, another game that came out a little while ago and now is seeing its Switch release is Ghostrunner. That'll be dropping December the 9th for $29.99, so really good price on this one. And I think this is a game that a lot of people are going to really dig. Ghostrunner offers a unique single-player experience, fast-paced, violent combat, and an original setting that blends science fiction with post-apocalyptic themes. It tells the story of a world that has already ended and its inhabitants who fight to survive. Game came out back in late October on PC, 91% positive reviews over there, 12,770 reviews, so quite a few reviews, 81 on Metacritic as well. Gives me vibes of like Shadow Warrior with a little bit of Mirror's Edge with its parkour gameplay elements. Looks really good, hopefully makes a smooth transition to the Nintendo Switch, and I think it's a game that a lot of people are going to really dig. Notes: one hit, one kill mechanics make combat feel fast and intense. Use your superior mobility and frequent checkpoints to engage in a never-ending dance with death fearlessly. Ghostrunner offers a unique single-player experience, fast-paced, violent combat, and an original setting that blends science fiction with post-apocalyptic themes. It tells the story of a world that has already ended and its inhabitants who fight to survive. Visually looks great. Hopefully, again, it makes a strong transition to the Nintendo Switch, and the majority of those visuals are intact and they can get the game running well. Very much excited for that. Again, that drops December the 9th. Next up, we have more of an old school title in Tanuki Justice. This one will be dropping December 10th. If you are a fan of old school action platformers, I think this is going to be right up your alley. The game features dynamic gameplay with visuals that fit the atmosphere, dozens of different types of enemies, classic shurikens over the head, and a giant shuriken for difficult moments, playable in a single player or 2-player mode. And Tanuki Justice is a continuous intensive action run and gun in which you incarnate a Tanuki brother and sister. You'll face hundreds of enemies in feudal Japan, varied environments with landscapes of all kinds, retro and fast rhythmic music, numerous and difficult situations reminiscent of good old arcade games, a gameplay both simple and rich, allowing spectacular action, a possibility to play with 2 people for even more fun. This one is due out December 10th. Will enjoy a launch discount of 20% off. It'll be $11.99, then it'll transition into its $15 e-store price point. Lastly, I do want to know PixelJunk Eden 2 will be dropping on the Nintendo Switch December 10th as well. This one also enjoying a pretty steep launch discount. It'll be $9.89 and then it will go up to $15. PixelJunk Eden is a game that I really enjoyed back on the PlayStation 3. Really artistic game, had great presentation, great music. This one notes return to the spectacular, ever-changing gardens of psychedelic sights and sounds as you cultivate new plants and biomes, collect pollen, and help seeds sprout new exotic leaves and bloom flowers, all against a dynamic and vibrant backdrop of mellow, multi-hued visuals. And the visuals do look fantastic in this one. Use a variety of different spices to improve pollen gathering, spend more time cultivating the gardens, as well as alter the world in mind-bending ways. Relax to the synergetic beats and rhythms created especially for these kaleidoscopic, wonderful worlds. With a multitude of gardens to choose from and many different variations to each, Eden 2 provides countless hours of continuous play, as noted on the official store page. Again, relatively cheap, a launch price point at $9.89. and then it'll be going up significantly in price to $15. Typically, you don't see that. You'd see something more similar to Tanuki Justice, where it is a 20% differential, but here you get a little bit more than that, so interesting in that regard. PixelJunk Eden 2 will be dropping December 10th. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, I think some pretty notable titles this week from Doom Eternal, Ghostrunner, Tanuki Justice, and PixelJunk Eden 2, probably going to go a little bit under the radar, but Doom Eternal and Ghostrunner I think are significant releases, so be on the lookout for those. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.